Hi guys, welcome back to my studio. I hope you had a good 2 weeks since the last time we talked. I do really look forward to chatting with you, even though I'm just mostly talking to my camera. Did you guys do anything fun? Let me know in the comments if you did something fun and exciting in the last 2 weeks. Let me live vicariously through your experiences. We volunteered with a dog shelter, which was very exciting and super relaxing. It feels weird to say those words in the same sentence, but trust me, it was lots of fun. And also, I think it was mostly relaxing because it was different from our day-to-day and our normal weekend stuff. It also was a bit eye-opening to a lot of things we hadn't thought about yet regarding adopting our own dogs. So we have a couple of things to sort of talk about and figure out, just logistics-wise, before we adopt a dog. So in the end, lots of fun, very relaxing, and very informative. So this video is a bit different. I feel like I say that a lot, but this video is definitely different because, as you saw in the captions, I am still having some chest pain symptoms, which is just bleh. It just sucks. I'm doing okay. Honestly, I'm probably doing even better than the last time that we chatted, but lately all the days sort of blur together symptom-wise, and so some days I'm just feeling kind of poop, even though I'm feeling arguably better. The big thing that I learned is I realized I can't really work at my desk the way it's set up now because I end up hunched over like a little shrimp over my iPad, and that is just ouch. It just, ow. I learned that the hard way on Monday, and it was not a fun time. But I also learned that as soon as I unhunched and was relaxed leaning back in my chair, within 20 minutes, I felt way better. Which means, as soon as I can get my setup upgraded with, a laptop stand and an iPad stand, I can kind of pseudo make some sort of stand, but with the iPad, I really had to look and sort of buy something. The current clip was the only drawing clip that I had filmed on Monday, and then after that, I didn't film another one. I just sort of stopped recording because I had that big flare-up of rib pain, and then had to figure out okay, how do I fix this? I'm currently waiting on a laptop stand and iPad stand to be delivered, and they should get here either over the weekend or sometime in the middle of next week. And so hopefully they will be here in time that I can set them up and get comfortable with them before we film the next video, because that video is the 10th one, and I really want to be able to make art and have a great video for the 10th one. It's that's a big deal, right? It's the 10th video. I stuck it out for 10 whole videos. When I think about it that way, I'm like, dang, I'm doing an amazing job. I didn't give up. I feel motivated to keep going. We're doing great. So after that big flare on Monday, anytime I tried to hunch over my iPad to draw, I tried lots of different positions and stuff, but everything was just nothing was good enough. I was having pain even though I was trying to fix it. or even though I was trying to do different things, it just wasn't quite ergonomic enough. And basically anytime that my arm, my elbows or anything is just I'm just scrunching my chest up, it hurts. So I need to figure out a way that I can be relaxed. So I tried to film the intro so many times, but when I realized I couldn't draw with my current setup, I was just super stuck. I didn't know what to do with this video. I was getting honestly really frustrated and agitated because I was if I can't make art, what is this video going to be? All the footage clips are just gonna be me doing random things, which is what I ended up with at the end, which is what you're watching. But then I thought, okay, well, I'll just do some voiceover things and we'll just have a little chat and we'll just talk about some stuff. Most of what I ended up doing work-wise regarding art things was a lot of research, things about art licensing, which is something I'm very vaguely interested in, maybe. And also learning about continuous patterns. There's still more I want to learn about how to make them. And I can tell just watching some of the short clips that I've seen in other classes that I was watching, that it's going to be a bit of a process because the way that my work stream tends to go in Procreate, it's just not quite. I'll need to streamline it a little bit more and be a bit more disciplined about how my layers work if I'm going to make continuous patterns, especially if I want to go the route of art licensing, but I don't know if I want to do that yet. So it's just something for me to keep in mind of maybe you need to be more organized. Yeah. So here's my problem. I was doing a lot of research, and my thought initially when I was having my frustration and being what am I going to do? I started just filming everything that I was doing. Most of it though was just walking on my walking pad and doing research or social media things. And so it ended up being, a lot of the footage ended up looking like this. And this. The dancing is because of our new collective obsession, which is K-Pop Demon Hunters. Guys, the absolute chokehold that this movie has on my brain is insane. I don't know about you, but every time I log on to social media, any social media, all the artists that I follow and just other artists that I see online, everybody is making art. So I'm just living vicariously through all the art that everyone is making and religiously listening to the soundtrack and watching clips, and I'm gonna watch the movie again. I'm not kidding. I love the movie so much. I was skeptical at first when I watched the trailers, and then I saw like the Rotten Tomatoes score was really high, and then I saw people starting to talk about it, so I was like, wait, hold on, we need to watch this movie. And now I wake up every day hearing at least one song from the soundtrack playing in my head as soon as I wake up. You know, it's not a problem unless you see it as a problem, so I'm choosing to not see it as a problem. Anyway, I feel like the lesson between the last video and this video is just that sometimes things just aren't gonna go your way. And sometimes there are just things that just aren't in your control, and you just have to work with them and figure out what you're gonna do. Just go with the flow. Which is fine, I can do that. Can I do that to better success on different days? Yeah, probably. But as long as that is the general trajectory that we are going, eventually we will get where we need to be. The good thing is that it seems like I can just sort of eat and my acid reflux is better, which is good. But now it's like, oh, I think this is a postural thing. And it does indeed seem to be a postural thing. So we are fixing the postural part of it. I can't tell if this is just like a random event or if this is just like, I'm 28 now and as my body is approaching 30, it's like warning me of like, hey, you need to take better care of your body or I will throw a tantrum. Honestly, it sometimes feels like the latter. Where I'm trying to be healthier and my body is like, do better. We'll get there. It's all a work in progress. Growth mindsets all around, manifesting growth. Yeah, so that's what I've been going through for the last like 2-ish weeks-ish. So while I've been trying to figure all of this stuff out and having this footage that you're currently watching, I also was trying to figure out, is there a way that I can show you cool art things without me needing to hunch over my desk like a shrimp and draw? And the solution that I came up with is I'm gonna look at my old Procreate art and try to find time-lapse footage of questionable quality, admittedly, for pieces that I either didn't show the full footage of me drawing here on the vlogs or that I just have not shown the process of. And so this is the one that I came up with. I am filming this on Tuesday, and the video is supposed to go up tomorrow. Yeah, we're just kind of going with the flow, but I figured I would do an in-person outro so that you can see me, I'm alive, and that I can give you a little check-in, and then, you know, I don't know, I feel like the outro is something that you do with a live clip, you know what I mean? Updates, I'm doing better. I'm sort of treating this as like a little mini break from art. Maybe I just needed a break. So I'm going to take the break and just do other things. You saw me like doing some research, and I'm sort of taking care of some like house things that I've been kind of putting off for a little while. So yeah, it just gives me some time to focus on other things. And focusing on other things is sort of helping me with my health. I'm doing pretty good. Actually, I, over the last like almost week now, have been feeling a lot better than I have been. I mostly get twinges when I like twist or like scrunch up in like a weird way, but it's more of like a twinge and less of like a constant pain over a period of time, which is good. So obviously the like posture thing and avoiding hunching over on my desk is working. I just want to let you guys know that I'm doing a lot better. I think I maybe just needed to wait for a while for like the medication to really help, and then also just figuring out the postural thing I think was a really, really big win for me. So I've been doing way better. My iPad stand is getting here on Thursday, so I'll have a couple of days before I start filming the 10th video to set it up and get used to it and see how much I like it and figure out what is the best way for me to work using it. And so hopefully next time I'll be able to film some new footage of me working on new stuff. I'm so excited to draw again. I'm like a little overwhelmed because it's been a bit of a break, and I'm like, now what do I do? Now what do I work on? But you know, patience is the way. This video just ended up a little bit shorter, and I'm kind of okay with that. It's sort of different anyway, so I just had less stuff to show you, so the video is shorter. And I feel like it's good to have a variety of like sometimes longer videos, sometimes maybe a little bit shorter. We just roll with the punches over here. Anyway, thanks for hanging out with me. I'm really excited to be making art again for me and for you guys really soon, so please look forward to that. If you like this content and you would like to see more, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. I post every 2 weeks on Wednesday at 12 o'clock Eastern. I'm here and also on Blue Sky at autumn-jacqueline. On Blue Sky, I post a lot of art pieces, thoughts, happenings in my day-to-day. I don't know, just whatever is on my mind. It's fun, I like it, it's peaceful, and also I get to see lots of fun art and interact with people, so it's, you know, it's a win. It's a win for me. I recommend. It's always hard to like come up with what I want to say at the end. Basically, it's just thank you for watching, and I hope you had a good time hanging out with me, because I really enjoy making these videos for you. Yeah, I guess that's everything. I really don't have that much else to say. You've already been listening to me talk earlier for like, what, 10 minutes, and then all of my captions on the time lapse, so I'll keep it brief. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I will see you guys in 2 weeks. Bye guys.